Templar Assassin.
And for NaVi, we got Art Style on the Dazzle. Meanwhile, as Trixie's sort of harassing D to Ra, who's on the Queen of Pain.
The battle begins.
They're engaging, so going for the first one.
They're going for the snowball. The Octobone is coming up, but NaVi, he takes a huge heal bomb. Can they get the first blood? They do on DJ Ra, while NaVi may fall. And I mean, this is all still, who got the bounty there? They should be able to kill off Art Style, these two ranged heroes, and it looks like the bounty wasn't gained by Alchemist, so his lane just got really rough. It's certainly something where she could get a kill up there, and since, she doesn't actually have a TP, I was expecting if she had a TP to go for it. Trixie is also pinging her out, so maybe that signals that they can be more aggressive on bottom, but I don't think it's the time, and in fact the Ice Shell slightly off the mark with Boogie. They immediately cold embrace him. He might just take the damage when this is done, but the Octobone is coming out now. Boogie turning it around with the Rocket Barrage. Seneco's taking a lot of damage, and these are long cooldowns. They need more damage, and Boogie, he goes, he eats his mango, a secondary Rocket Barrage. There is going to be a shallow grave, but do they have the damage? They need to attack him down, but instead he looks like he'll get the TP out. Boogie falls. They've got Trixie coming in. The Wyvern will get the tusk, but again, is it worth it? Oh. And actually, they get him in base. Cute.
It really is on the graph, so they have to be wary about that, not to start making preemptive decisions as they want to try to go on mid.
Yeah, and as they're going in, there's going to be the Cold Embrace, but a Sonic Wave from downtown. They are fighting in the Acid Spray, but I don't think Balak can take advantage of this. Throws out the Unstable Concoction, and NaVi is trying to walk away. They should be popping these traps right now at Axmo. He's catching up. He uses a Slithering Crush, and with the Heal Bomb, NaVi is a goner. And now on the backline, Trixie, he was trying to catch Dendi, but another failed TP. Snowball stopping that. Another trap to help just in case, and Trixie's gonna fall as well. All of these rotations from stock just not quite working out. At that perfect score that we all love so much. For NaVi, I think it's a really safe game. Obviously, they have Deso. They can just make sure that they keep knocking down towers and then get the next Aegis. Oh, we actually have an engagement happening over here. Fiend's Grip on Axmo. Can they get the kill? Axmo, he's got the oh goodness, there's gonna be a Sonic Wave coming from above. Scream, almost finishing off the cooldown. Axmo, can he go down to the Rocket Barrage? One last auto attack will get it. They're also now working on DJ Rob and has lots of ways to get out of this, including Uplink, including the Shallow Grave. The Wyvern goes down on the side, and now Boogie, they want to work in on him. Dendi is around, but is telling his team, it looks like, to stay back out. Trixie's coming over, and he may have some more for us, but instead they turn right around. NaVi is behind them all, goes to try to stun, ends up throwing it on DJ Rob, but he's put in the snowball life save, and now NaVi and Boogie need to retreat, but NaVi, he's gonna fall. Boogie trying to get out, and an ultra kill for DJ Rob.
Is under attack.
They're going to most likely, they're actually thinking about coming in to save this bottom tower. Not sure since it's the right call. There's a lot of members of NaVi in the area, but OKC really wants to get off that Fiend's Grip, but it turns nighttime, and Dendi turns around, not quite able to one-shot him. The immediate Cold Embrace to try and stop this initiation, but they don't have ult, and the Sonic Wave just wipes Bane off of the map. No Winter's Curse coming out for a while, and the rest of the heroes that they would need not there, and Dendi's just gonna rip them all apart. Trixie taking quite a bit of damage as well, but instead it's gonna be Boogie who is the target of their aggression, and now Trixie, they're gonna start working on him. He surges away, NaVi's coming in, you're trying to use his radiance to help out, but instead they're all gonna fall, and now Seneco has time to work in on NaVi. He doesn't have Snowball for 5 more seconds, but they may just hop into his stun, and that one hit almost killing him off. And this opens them up. They can take the tier 2. Probably not just because the respawn timers are so short right now, take the tier 3, but
Worse.
this is, I was so excited to kill NaVi, and they are just stomping. Stock. I was hoping, for an even game, a bit of even game, a bit of back and forth, but it's looking really hard. We do have a smoke coming out for the lineup. Oh, and they have a good chance of going in on Dendi. Just use that blink. They go for the Fiend's Grip immediately. Acid Spray has been put down. Splinter Blast as well. They do have the Winter's Curse, so they could use that as well, but there is the Shallow Grave coming up. Dendi will have to pass through this wall, so maybe that's something. Can he lose and work in on him? But they drop the cooldown, so basically no effect, and they still have the Winter's Curse. Wyvern is silenced up though, and he goes down before being able to use it. Seneco is burning away, and Dendi, the refraction charges. When will they finally be gone? But no, no, nobody's over there to deal with those. So Bane has gone down, Wyvern is down, and a huge slithering crush on all three of them. There is an acid spray on the deck, but it is not damaging anyone. And Bendy, he's back in, and he doesn't care. He's gonna take a full rocket barrage, but he's still in there at 30 health, and even if he went down here, he has an Aegis, so he might finally burn down. Aegis gone, but only NaVi is alive. Another snowball in, and I think he's gonna fall too. So
Is under attack.
it's gonna be the tier 2 mid, and maybe the game whenever, you know, maybe.
NaVi's turn to pick. Templar Assassin.
As maybe they'll get caught.
So, looks like we're seeing a lot of damage being done onto Oddstyle. There's the lift. They need to use the Nightmare on the Gyrocopter. They managed to transfer it off and get first kill onto the Bane, but unfortunately not first blood going into Boogie. Because of that, Nightmare couldn't get the Rocket Barrage out, so... You know, 2 easy spells of stopping people from going. Do you think that they still can catch people out of position? I say, as Bane once again going to contest the pull. Very ballsy. They have the slow coming out. Immediately goes for the Nightmare, but is already taking quite a bit of the Rocket Barrage. It is transferred over. Valix is in position. There's going to be an Ice Shot. Can it split them? It does, and the Snowball gets them over the side, but the Rocket coming from downtown as well. Missile helping out. Shallow Grave and Boogie. Maybe he'll finally get someone. He's even going to go for Axmo, doing some more work. I think Axmo gets the kill there. And with no Fade Bolt up on Valix, they didn't get the Tusk either. So kind of splitting who they wanted to go on, not paying off for the lineup of Stalk. I mean, I'm worried about how you deal with a Templar Assassin and a Clinks when your only carry is a Gyro, a hero who doesn't get a lot of physical damage until quite late into the game. And then also this Alchemist who, if you play him the Radiance Alch way, he doesn't actually team fight.
No.
Oh, and Quaff is going to be here going in on Boogie. Drops the cooldown, needs a little bit of help as well, and is Quaff going to go down for a second time? 2 more auto attacks would do it. Not quite able to. Can the next Black Cannon? The Rocket has got it. Dendi going to come in and clean up Boogie, but another 2 for 1. And Stalk ahead in kill score. I don't think we were expecting that. This game feeling much better, and Templar Assassin, again, probably just gonna work on Desolator than Blink, but also might have some help if she can get in on this stack action, and NaVi not really with a good way to deter her. They do have a point up in that Poison Touch, so they can try to work in on her refractions. There's also going to be a rocket coming down. They've got the lift onto Dendi. The Unstable Concoction as well, but here comes Oddstyle and the hook shot off the miss. Oddstyle should be able to stop a lot of this aggression. Can they catch up to him, though? He's thinking about walking back in, and Trixie actually decides to cog block him out. Sonic Wave as well, and Trixie goes down. We've now got Rubik taking a fall in the backline because DJ Raw, he has arrived, and let's see what else they can do. And 2 sentries right next to each other? It's not the best. I'm a little bit surprised. It's not one we've seen in competitive for a while, although Clink's not really a hero we see that much, it feels. Do you really get that much extra damage from this?
Yeah, it's really significant, and also it makes your health shoot up significantly.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna try to engage on Roche.
It looks like it. We've got the Nightmare onto Trixie though, and there's gonna be no hook shot coming out again. He was somehow going between the heroes there, but a really nice call. Sonic Wave does come down, gets a lot of people low. They are getting a nice cooldown as well. They burnt the Aegis, they've killed off the Tusk as well. They can pick up Axmo, but I think that his Blink will be coming off of cooldown, and even if it weren't, he's just gonna walk away. Trixie quickly falling in that Fiend's Grip, and now NaVi again, the only one left alive. He's trying to run away, but he's gonna have to turn and fight or die. Throws an Unstable Concoction with the loss of his life, and there is the first team wipe of the game going in NaVi's favor. Yeah, I mean, sure, as you said, obviously there's some core members of NaVi, and a lot of these players have played together before, but it is nice to see them. Oh goodness, we have a 4-star 4 with a lot of 4-stars all over the place. Trixie, he's going to take a lot of damage there. He's turned into a piggy Shallow Grave already applied with Seneko, maybe the one going down, and finally they kill him off. Trixie actually still alive to scream. Not in the right position. Axmo taking a lot of damage, doesn't have another blink for 2 more seconds. Can he stay alive? He manages to get out. Kummercage saving his life as well. And while all of that's happening, Clint is going, killing off their racks. Ancient is under attack by these creeps. Trixie not having a good idea of whether he should be defending the Ancient or trying to fight into it, and I think Stalk maybe giving it their last stand. Clink's just pounding away at creeps. There's going to be a one-shot and a Fiend's Grip onto the Dazzle, and suddenly Stalk realizing they need to protect this Ancient because it is falling quickly, already down to 3/4 of its health. But now the Clinks, he's just auto-attacking everybody down. Trixie taking a lot of damage from both sides. He's going to fall. There's going to be NaVi going down. Shallow Grave delaying that. Dendi finally falls. DJ Raw, can they catch him out? out as well. He is taking huge amounts of damage. Boogie is a piggy, and it looks like Oddstyle gonna take a stun. Valix managing to not die just through the Ghost Scepter. Somehow they've held. Dendi has Deso full full Daedalus MKB, just so now he doesn't have to worry about that mischance. And oh goodness, we have an engaged with Boris punch up. They're catching out Boogie. I don't think he has buyback.
He does not.
Yeah, and nobody actually in this game has buyback, so Oddstyle may fall here, except for the Quap, of course, and if Oddstyle goes down, this is going to be a nice little thing for them, but at the same time, Dazzle dies in the top lane. Not quite sure how that happens, and now Dendi comes in, immediately killing off these illusions. They're going in for the Rax once again. Trixie, he's trying to zone them using the cogs, but it doesn't quite hit, and Raw, he gets the range Rax. There's going to be more snowballing in. 3 shots, Trixie doesn't get a crit there, but now Trixie does end up going down. There's going to be the return of Fiend Strip from Valix, but it's immediately cancelled, and NaVi, he's trying to fight here, but he is being destroyed, and the Charlottes block him from getting back into his base with no buybacks. That's our GG. And a quick 2-0, Navi showing that they're strong, but still, I think, a good game all around.
Yeah. Came down to a few misplays here and there, but pretty tight game overall.